Hey Libra, this is Lady Scarlet, and I'm going to apologize in advance because I had recorded about half of your reading and my camera went blurry. And so I had to kind of start over. And so what I did was I left the base reading because, anyway, we'll clarify it. But I do want to say, just as a disclaimer, in the beginning, that some readers are going to resonate with you and some are not, and that is okay. If you kind of feel yourself zoning out during a reading, that reading may not be resonating with you, but some of it might. Okay, if you hear keywords that connect you back to the reading. Also, gender is very fluid. Sexuality is very fluid in my reading. So if I say masculine or feminine or king or queen, you might be in your masculine energy or you might be in your feminine energy. Roles can also be reversed, so you really need to consider that, okay, when you're looking at the reading or listening to the reading. Also, I'm a therapist, so if there's mental health issues that show up in the read, I'm going to discuss them and give some kind of common sense advice based on my education and experience, but I don't know where you are in the world, okay? So I'm going to give the best advice I can in kind of a general way. The other thing is that I might say some hard truths, okay? I might tackle some difficult topics. And so we are in the Virgo moon tonight. This is the full moon. So it's called the worm moon, but also it is a moon about you need to be productive in some way, or you might be getting in your head. So consider that. If you are creative, get creative. If you need to organize things. It's a good time for that. This month is a very emotional month. There's going to be a lot of people speaking truths, a lot of things coming out, including, maybe even documents. I mean, just all kinds of things. We don't really know. But look, it's destined to be an interesting month this month, with Saturn and Pluto coming into our influence, with this kind of fixie moon that we've got going on. There's probably a lot of people going inpatient or rehabilitation centers. So just keep that in mind, that, if you are in a position where you're in your head a lot and you're stuck there, please reach out to someone, okay? Talk to people that you trust, talk to a professional, whatever it is that you need to do. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we please clarify this Ace of Pentacles? So you have the Ace of Pentacles in your recent, past, or current position. Okay, we're going to clarify that. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we please clarify this Ace of Pentacles? Now, the Ace of Pentacles can be a gift. It can be money of some kind. It can be a promotion. So you just got the Strength in reverse as a clarifier card. That is a Leo card. So you may have not felt in your strength lately, or you might be dealing with a Leo. But either way, this Ace of Pentacles for some of you is talking about spiritual gifts or divine gifts coming into practice. And so they're going to help you get into your personal power. This is the Fool. So some of you might feel foolish. It's also an Aries card. So some of you might be dealing with an Aries. Okay. It's also about taking a leap of faith. So if you've been feeling like your intuition and perception were off, you're not being as discerning as usual, this is about taking a leap of faith into your spirituality with that Ace of Pentacles there. And I'm getting that really strongly for some of you, okay? That, some of you, it very well could be about money coming in. It very well could be about some big change in your life that is really good, okay? I'd like to clarify one more card well, I got two. So, look. Yeah, spiritual gifts. You see that cup coming in? That's from the divine. That cup that's coming in right there. You're looking at these other cups over here, but there's this wonderful cup floating over here for you that's waiting on you. You got the Magician in reverse. Yeah, you have not been feeling like you were the master of your skills or whatever it is that you're good at. And some of you, that's divine gifts. But look, you have the Ace of Pentacles there. So that's writing. That's the ship is writing. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Also, so a lot of you with these money issues may have really been struggling with money, and there's money coming in that's going to be very helpful for you. Three of Pentacles in reverse in your home spot. I'm going to clarify that. I'm getting that some of you were in, maybe you being continuously put in third-party situations. I'm getting real heavy that somebody was messing with a narcissist or living with a narcissist, married to a narcissist, and you've considered leaving and maybe already have left. Six of Wands. There is a victory there. Okay. Let's clarify that Six of Wands. Why is that Six of Wands there? So I got Three of Pentacles again. So, but it's right side up this time. So you feel like you've won over this third party, but I'm going to just say this. Is the person that you won worth it? Because I'm getting real heavy narcissistic tendencies for some of you. Some of you are moving on. There's the Chariot, fastest moving card in the deck, right? Some of you are moving on. You might be moving houses, or you're moving on to calmer waters, right? And remember, it's the Emperor that drives that Chariot, and I did get some Aries energy with that Fool card, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Definitely, there's a Leo. Moon is in your near future, and that's Cancer energy. And the Queen of Cups is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you might be cuspers with Scorpio. You've also got the Hierophant card, and so some of you were in either a long-term situation or married. That's also a Taurus card, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. So information coming out, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus. You might be going back to your values or getting back into your spirituality as well. That's been hidden from you. Again, remember I said those spiritual gifts coming out. Those are divine gifts, right? Can I clarify that Hierophant card, please? So Two of Cups. So some of you might actually be, you might have eloped. I'm getting that some of you may be eloped. You're hiding your relationship from people. Congratulations. That's a Gemini card. The Two of Cups, so maybe dealing with a Gemini. It also could be, maybe some of you have relationships with people that you don't live close to, so you might have a long-distance relationship, maybe even across the world, and your relationship is mostly online, Could be somebody from a completely different culture as yours. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups. So yeah, change, and that's a Scorpio card, death card, right? Queen of Wands, that's fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, am I right? Yeah. So that's a fire card. So Queen of Wands, also very attractive, very charming. So if you're dealing with one of those people, they've been very charming. They say all the right things. They come in and say all the right things. They make you the offer. They say what you want to hear. But I think you're catching on, some of you, that maybe it's not what it seems. Ace of Wands. I'm getting a lot of you are taking your personal power back. You are taking your personal power back. Some of you, this might have to do with magic being done. If you are a magical creature, hello, nice to meet you. I'm LadySkarlette. If you are a magical creature, this is you are manifesting a change. You are manifesting a new beginning for yourself. You're manifesting what you want. And that Four of Cups, is telling you you're getting offered from the universe what you want. You also got the Nine of Cups. So there might be somebody around you that has an addiction, drinking too much. It could be you as well. And I'm just saying, everything in moderation, right? Knight of Cups, again, on that, that's the base card in that. I'm getting, for some of you, you get breadcrumbed and you go right back into the pattern. They give you just enough. Just enough. I'm seeing like a black horse and also a black Mustang, the car. So I'm guessing the black horse is a Mustang horse. That might be relevant for some of you. Can I clarify this Two of Cups, please? Tell me. Thank you. These cards are jumping out tonight, y'all. So Sun. So definitely some of you were in, maybe dealing with a Leo. But this also could be illumination, stepping into your spiritual gifts. So you're discerning differently. And for also of you, this Two of Cups could be a very good relationship. I mean, there's been a lot of toxicity that I'm picking up. But for some of you, you've met your person and you're going to get married. So if you're getting married or moving in with somebody and creating a deeper commitment, congratulations to you. Some of you are stepping into that, okay? Communication with this person. If communication has been difficult with this person, they're going to communicate with you again. Either, these reads can be within the last month or the month ahead, okay? But for some of you, you have not heard from them again and there's been issues with communication. Two of Wands, they want to talk about this partnership. Some of you, it might be a business opportunity. And, the Sun card is a yes, success, okay? So some business opportunity rushing in with a Two of Wands and a Two of Cups. So some of you might even be going into a business situation with a partner. With somebody that you're currently with in a romantic situation. Might be your current partner that you're going to partner with in business. Some of you are walking towards your Nine of Cups. You are walking away from the toxicity swiftly with this Eight of Wands. Okay, swiftly. You have the Empress at the bottom too. You are stepping into your Empress energy. That is all the queens mixed in one. She's got it all. And she just sits still. She doesn't chase anyone. She doesn't run after anything. She sits in her throne, very confident and unbothered. And Seven of Pentacles, divine timing. You're stepping into that. That is coming towards you, okay? You're sitting still. You're just sitting there waiting. That's the stand your ground card. It's also the wounded warrior. So you have gone through a lot, okay? Like I said, you've been in your head a lot. Lots of repeating thoughts. But you're going to, I feel like you're going to have some celebration time, okay? In your outcome, you've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And that is a divine timing. It's also about reaping rewards after the harvest. And so you had some bonus cards in your outcome. So Seven of Wands, and that's about being defensive, protecting. It's putting on, it could be putting on your spiritual armor. Also, there's a Tower, and I'm going to get for some of you, the Tower may have already happened, okay? But for some of you, I'm going to say this. If we keep returning to situations and people that are the same, we're going to keep returning to them until we learn the lesson, okay? So if you haven't gone through that Tower moment, it may be coming, okay? So let's get some clarification on this outcome. For my Libras. Yeah, in the cut, I'm definitely getting some secrets coming out. The High Priestess. And some of you are going to be single with the Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. So remember, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And that could be you, because, you could be a cusper on the cusp of Libra, Scorpio. So take that as it resonates. Yeah, it's an ending and new beginning for some of you. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can please clarify this outcome for Libra? You all don't like being in chaos as Librans. You like calm waters. You like the scales to be balanced, right? But you also believe in justice, and you believe in, honest communication. And if that hasn't been happening for you, it really would give you that chaos energy that makes you feel crazy, Thank you, Spirit Guides. Ooh, okay. Definitely this one. Yeah, the Emperor. Some of you are definitely dealing with, an Aries or somebody that's controlling and demanding, okay? And manipulative, possibly. I'm picking up that energy from the card. It's usually in reverse, but I'm picking that up real strong. But it also could be that, you're dealing with an Aries. The Emperor is the driver of the Chariot, and you definitely have the Chariot up here. So it could be that they're moving off, or they're moving on as the driver of the Chariot. But I really feel like it's you. Either emotionally or physically, you're moving forward into calmer waters. You also have got the Five of Cups, disappointment. A lot of you, there was like too much partying going on, too much substances, possibly. And again, I'm picking up third party from this too. Definitely, Two of Swords. There's a lot of hidden stuff. A lot of hidden stuff. But that's also about choices. You have choices. And I said that. You've got that, that one cup coming in the Four of Cups, where you've got in the earlier in the read, where you've got choices. Eight of Pentacles, you're really wanting to get down to work. Study something, learn something. But also, Eight of Pentacles is about balance. So you're wanting things to balance out, because you are a Libra, in fact, And yeah, been in your head a lot, burdensome. This person just rushes right back in and just tells you everything's going to be okay. It's going to be better, baby. It's going to be so much better. Kind of that breadcrumbing thing. And again, some of you have already moved on from this, but for some of you, you're stepping into this now. And some of you are meeting your divine person and getting married and moving forward and all of those things. But let's do a little bit of clarification on this Tower over here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Ooh, I got a lot of cards. Let's look at them. On the bottom is Judgment. So, you know, that is about a decision being made, a final decision. But, so 1111, the Four of Wands, no matter which way you turn it, it's 1111. But that is, some of you are, you know, getting married, buying a house. Maybe that Ace of Pentacles is you purchasing a home, right? Or you're in the plans of doing that. Again, what did I say? You've got options. Seven of Cups. You've got lots of options available to you. And the Tower wants you to know that you can complete a karmic cycle if that's what you're going through. Wish fulfilled, okay? But it is going to be painful. And it already has been painful. Would you choose to be painful and continue the situation, or painful and be free of it? And I would never tell anybody to get divorced or leave a situation. Now, in some situations where you're dealing with somebody that is a narcissist, or it might be DV related, it might be very, very difficult for you to leave, okay? Financially, you might not have support, okay? So if that is you, you might have different answers that don't show up in the tarot reads, but might be better coming from maybe a professional, okay? Or resources, okay? So I'm going to say that because I do feel that some of you might be in situations that you can't just pick up and leave, okay? Six of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity. I do get, you know, that Judgment card did pop up. Some of you may have been involved in court cases where, you know, it did go slightly in your favor. And the Six of Pentacles suggests that as well. Also a King of Pentacles, so that's a Earth energy card, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you might be dealing with one of those signs that is somehow involved in this. But I don't feel like, I mean, for some of you, it might be your partner. But for some of you, it might be a business offer that helps you to move forward. But that's only created if you get to your Tower moment. And again, there's Judgment, some offer coming in. And yeah, the Devil is a Capricorn card. So you may have very well been dealing with a Capricorn, but you may also have been dealing with somebody who has that, you know, kind of shackled to you. And, you know, they might be making another offer to you to try to get you back and change your mind. But look again, y'all, you got the Ace of Pentacles right there too. Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, I'm getting, they're going to try to manipulate you right back in to, you know, mess up your balance. But once you get it, you know, I do feel like some of you have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn near you that is helpful. I'm getting helpful energy from that one. And they help balance you out a little bit. So, you know, and also you could be a Virgo Libra cusper as well. That very well could mean that for some of you. You're a cusper, and, you know, tapping into maybe some of that Virgo energy might be helpful for you. There is good coming towards you with the Three of Wands at the bottom too. So I'm going to pull on my personal deck to clarify. And I will tell you that, you know, I told you that I had to redo the read. This is the same. I got almost the same cards in the same positions in this reshuffle. Some of them are different, but have very, very similar, and with the other cards around them clarify nearly the same. So I didn't say the same things, but almost exactly the same message overall. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can you help me please clarify these positions for Libra? Let's clarify that Chariot in the home spot. You know, like I said, some of you have already gotten to calmer waters. Let's get a couple of cards to clarify that home spot. Yeah, so Criminal by Fiona Apple. What would an angel say? The devil wants to know. Very good at manipulation, this person. Somebody has hell to pay. I screwed up. I mean, this is basically the Seven of Swords card, or the Devil card in my deck, okay? It's about manipulation and miscommunication, betrayal, you know. But the line in the song that sticks out to me the most is, what would an angel say? The devil wants to know. Because they will pretend to be good, right? I'm afraid of the truth, but I'm afraid to be honest. They're afraid to tell you the truth about how they feel. And there's a reason for that, you know. They probably are someone that has a lot of stuff in their past that they have not dealt with. Let's clarify this kind of this near future position over here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we clarify the near future? Okay, so what is meant for you will not pass you by, it will find you. And that is about course correction. Okay, if we keep making the same mistake, then the lesson, will keep trying to, the universe will keep trying to teach you that lesson. And those are those tower moments that happen where we get rebalanced after the tower moment. But then if we get in a relationship or a situation that was the same, we're repeating the lesson again, okay? Definitely some of you dealing with an Aries. There's Aries energy, the diamond. And this is about fearlessness, relationships, faithfulness, innocence, manifestation, abundance, and fortitude. But somebody is definitely dealing with an Aries. Somebody thinks way too highly of their self or status. And that is that narcissist person, right? Right on top of that Aries card. Right on top of that the Sun card, too, which could be a Leo. So some of you, I get there's the all by myself card. Some of you are really worried about making it on your own. But this is also not just about that, but it's about, it's a time for healing. And sometimes that kind of forced isolation and a breakup is good for us. It motivates us, okay? But we're like, I want my soulmate. But this could be a twin flame situation or a karmic for some of you, okay? And you deserve the best. And so, this is, if you're having that tower moment, it's a call to figure it out. I wish I could take it back. So you wish, some of you wish that you would not have started this relationship because it's so painful. And I'm sending you love and light. Because, but I'm going to say this. There is even in the harshest of situations, there is a lesson to be learned, and sometimes we are better for that. Now, again, there are situations that does not apply to when there is abuse involved, okay? But some of you are really wishing that you had never stepped into this relationship. Libra energy, the opal, happiness, loyalty, confidence, positive, good luck, synchronicity, balance, and harmony. But you have to be careful of people pleasing, and you need to work on relief of your anxiety, okay? Radical validation. If you need to be validated, I'm telling you, you deserve the best. And if you have decided to walk away, love and light. If you decided to stay, love and light and many blessings. You have free will. You get to decide what you do. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is you, and you've got 2 Libra cards on here. So just saying, thinkers, communicators, doers, right? But some of you might be dealing with another air sign. Let's clarify this outcome with the personal deck. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Please clarify this outcome. Let's shuffle these. In the cut, I got this is a karmic partner, lesson, situation. And the call is to accept it for what it is. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Card popped up in the cut. Your intuition is correct. Listen. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Can we please get a few cards to clarify this outcome? Somebody is really, if you are at a distance, they're checking on you on social media. If you're within local vicinity, they might be driving by your house. But there's a real spying energy there. This is a love song without the love. Be Good by Waxahachie card. Honesty turns to humiliation, shame, and regret. Emotional risk gone wrong. Okay? Flash in the pan, if you will. And I think that your intuition is telling you that. So, sacral chakra. So some of you, this karma might be related to sexual energy. But this is also about, it is about intimacy. Some of you could be having low back pain, anger, fear, low energy. It's overwhelming, lots of emotions, rigidity. But this card is also about creative expression, you all, and real, true, good intimacy. But I'm getting that some of you might be, bonding through sex, and it's like codependent, and maybe like, anyway, I'm getting that as well with that sacral chakra card. Let's get another card and clarify this sacral chakra. Okay. So it's the Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. So, you know, for some of you, it's creative expression. This is my sun card in my deck. And it says, success is near, winter is over, happiness after sorrow. This very well could be a Leo, right? Because the sun card is a Leo card. It's been a long and lonely winter. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. So for some of you, it is about being illuminated, right? Stepping into your personal power, being illuminated. Yeah, look, I told you that came in the cut. It popped out. This is a karmic connection, partner, or lesson, okay? On the bottom of the deck, connect to spirit. An Irreplaceable by Beyonce. You must not know about me. I can have another you by tomorrow. Drop them keys. Some of you are the provider, and you are providing everything, and you are overwhelmed. But you need to believe in yourself. I mean, this card literally says, get out. I can have another you by tomorrow. Drop them keys. Hurry up before your taxi leaves, you know? To the left, to the left. Yep. Let's get just a couple of more cards to clarify the overall reading with my personal deck, and then we'll go to my personal oracle and see what advice it has for you. If you are a tarot reader and you haven't made your own deck, I very much suggest it. It's very cool. There is somebody that really misses you that you have not been connecting with. And this is not your person that we're talking about either. This is somebody else that you should absolutely connect to, that you trust. Freedom, Lady Gaga. Baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. You're on the right track, baby. Live your truth. We are all born superstars. God makes no mistakes. Hello from the Other Side by Adele card. Soul guides, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Listen to your intuition. Time to move forward. Let go. Someone from your past has a message. And remember I said someone's missing you? They definitely want to talk to you. You should reach out to them. I'm getting real good friend or family energy. Someone that you trust that is a truth speaker. Virgo energy. Some of you, like I said, might be Virgo, Libra, Cuspers. Wisdom, faithfulness. It's a Sapphire card. Guard against evil. Loyalty, serenity. So Sapphire, if you are in a situation where you feel like somebody's throwing bad stuff at you, you might get a Sapphire. Serenity, resistance to corruption, ward off pain, natural energy in the mind and body. At the bottom is the Gemini. This is a Gemini Libra card. It's also connected to Venus, and it's the Pearl. Find love, good luck, happiness, positivity, passion, strength, stability in a troubled relationship, charm. Pearls also are for legal luck. You might have noticed that some judges wear pearls. Some lawyers wear pearls. Remove fickle-mindedness, okay? So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini or somebody that's in a Venus planet, you know, like Taurus is. Do not forget your goals. Does this support the life that you're trying to create, the life that you want to live, okay? All right, so let's get some advice from my personal oracle deck. I'm going to clear these because there's a lot of cards up here. And, you know, the energies out there, I'm telling you, you know, and I just know personally, I've had people calling me lately or sending messages to me lately that are really struggling. And I'm just sending all the love, light, healing energy that I can out to all of you. If you have been one of those people struggling, because it's a lot of people right now, and we are having a full moon. And, you know, I work in mental health, so I know that this is a time when a lot of people get admitted or going into crisis, okay? So please take care of yourselves. Do what you can. Call people that you trust. You know, call a professional. Go see your therapist if you have one. Make your appointment this week. Don't avoid it. You know, if you're having medical issues, some of you might be having medical issues, you know, go see the doctor, please. Please do that. Take your doctor's advice. They went to school for a really long time to know what they're doing, okay? So here's my personal oracle. So let's get some advice for you Libras. I just read this thing that sometimes we got to get silent and have some silence with ourselves, and there's a reason that that term "silence is golden" was created. Might be and learning is listening popped up in the cut, and I just thought about that. It just really popped up that maybe somebody needs to hear that. That maybe you need to listen, because maybe you'll hear what you need to hear. Listen to songs. Songs might resonate for you. You might hear snippets of conversations, and those might resonate with you. So you might try that. Silence is golden. Okay, take a break. Ask for help. Okay. Remember when I said, there might be a good idea for some of you to just take if you're thinking about leaving, maybe it's just a little break might give you some clarity. It doesn't mean a split, okay? But definitely ask for help, okay? Failure is just practice, okay? Some of you, if you've been in relationships before and you're like, I can't ever get it right, don't feel that way. Please, don't feel that way. Okay, it takes two to make a happy relationship. Both people have to work at it. And you do deserve the best. And so if somebody is not meeting your energy, then consider that. They might need to be going through some healing too. It's not just about that you have failed, okay? Let's get a couple of more oracle cards for my Libras, please. Woo! Okay, that was a lot. But I'm going to read them. Celebrate your feminine. So some of you are stepping into your divine feminine. You did get that Empress card that popped up. So, all right. Memory can make a thing seem much more than it was. So if some of you are like, oh, but we have all these great memories, and or you can look back and go, oh, wow, that was really, really painful. So think with clarity and intuition, okay? Some of you are dealing with someone or may have ADHD or autism, which is creating an even greater struggle for you. And again, there was that card saying ask for help, okay? Treat yourself. Self-care. Self-care isn't just bubble baths, but anything that helps you feel better, right? Like I took a walk in my yard the other day and picked up some branches and found all these beautiful daffodils blooming out. And just, I have a little grove of trees, and I went in there and just stood in there for a little bit and just was in nature. And that's kind of how I treat myself. I also, I have like a foot spa, and I have all the stuff to do a pedicure. So I just gave myself a pedicure, like slowly, and just took time with it, and, kind of had something on in the background, watching it and listening to it. Self-care is different for everyone. So treat yourself. This is a Toni Morrison quote that I love. You want to fly, you got to give up the shit that weighs you down. You got to cut out the toxic stuff, the negative attachments, negative behaviors, addictions, obsessions, okay? A lot of times, the right answer is the most simple one. And sometimes we make things much more complicated than they actually are. I did it before, I can do it again, okay? Remember what I said about repeating lessons. If you have gotten out of a bad situation before, you can do it again. You need to find the right resources. What did I say? Call a friend. Call a friend. Somebody that you trust. It could be a family member as well. Okay? We abandon our souls because we are afraid if we do, others will abandon us. Look, you deserve the best, and you deserve to heal from this and move on to greater things. And when you get to that healing, to that Empress energy, you won't have to try to find someone. They will be attracted to you. And that's the best kind, when, you're not doing the chasing and the running and all of that, right? So some of you, when I get this card, I always think about some of you have had a mother figure or a mother that has passed. And I just want you to know that if that is the case, she is with you, and I'm getting that very strongly. And for some of you, it is a call to call your mom. And that might be the person that, maybe that hasn't been a great relationship, and it's time to make a phone call, or they're trying to reach you in some way. Okay? Take that as it resonates, but there's a lot of strong energy with that. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Beware generally just means attention, you all. I have lost all my fear, and therefore I am a powerful empress. Okay? It's about stepping into your divine feminine. Or your divine masculine, okay? But it is about stepping into that divine sense of yourself and your divine purpose, okay? That is a quote from Frankenstein, by the way. Do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment, okay? You might have been a little bit judgy, or you might have been feeling judged, but consider that we perceive things from our place of experience and perception, okay? And so let's be careful about judgment. When you're getting too judgy, I'd suggest gratitude and appreciation. That will also help you pull out your spiritual intuition, okay? So if you're stepping into your divine gifts, intuition and things like that, appreciation and gratitude help with that immensely in cutting out the judgment. And I have to do this repeatedly, okay? If someone's hurt me, I have to go to the place of the heart. Now, for some of you, if it's been too much in your heart, you might need to go to your head. And for some of you, it's too much in your head, you might need to go to your heart. But you're a Libra, so you need to balance the two. And all of us really do, but you're a Libra, so balance is very important to you. At the bottom of the deck, it was celebrate your feminine. And also, sit with it, okay? You need to process the right direction to go, okay? I'm going to pull an animal totem and some runes and then fairy cards for you. So let's get your animal totem first. All right, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, midway creatures, all of our elder spirits, animal spirits. Can we please get an animal totem for our Libras? Ooh, that one really, oh, okay. Oh, we got the fox. Okay, the fox is cunning, sexuality, creativity. Remember I said some of you might be in a sexually karmic situation? I'm just saying that that's popping out from this card really heavily. Or somebody around you is really cunning. And that, again, I'm pulling that manipulation energy a lot, big time. I'm going to show you the card, the fox card, okay? And then I'm going to read it to you. Like the coyote, the fox is strongly associated with magic. Okay, I'm getting sex magic, okay? So some people or you might be using magic related to sex. I'm just going to say, be very, very, very careful how you use magic, okay? It must be done ethically or it comes back on us. Whatever you put out there, whatever you manifest, comes back to you. So make sure it is good unless you are prepared to reap those consequences, okay? Supernatural power and cunning. In the wild, it exists at the edges of field and forest, and in the mythical realm is a principal mediator between the human and spiritual worlds. In Chinese folklore, the fox may assume a human shape at the age of 50, and at its 100th birthday, it becomes either a wizard or a lovely maiden. Red foxes are associated with sexual energy and the creative life force. Some Native American legends speak of a hunter discovering that his wife has a secret fox identity. And I just got that somebody might be pregnant, and if you are, I want to send love and light to you as well. Somebody might be having a baby, because that is also about that feminine energy, okay? So if that is you, babies are, even if you're in a difficult situation, a baby is not bad news. But look, you have free will. You make the decision of how that resonates for you particularly, okay? I'm going to pull 3 runes for you. Okay. So we got, yeah, definitely some of you are having a baby. We got Bjork. And we got Gifu and Ansus. That's actually really good runes, y'all. Gifu is the gift. Some of you are definitely extending your family. Let me get to Bjork. Now I will read a little bit of it to you. Okay, so it's a fertility rune, a rune of birth and of the family. It often represents your mother or your children, and it usually indicates an event which brings joy to the family, such as a birth or wedding. And remember, I said some of you might be getting married. Bjork represents your true home, the home where your heart is, as opposed to where you might be living. It always presages a birth, whether it is an actual birth or the formation of an idea. It also could be that you're getting your spiritual inheritance, right? Your spiritual gifts. It doesn't say that in the book, but it definitely means that. Go into matters at this time with care and awareness. This rune is always indicative of a tangible result and is a very helpful rune whenever a new project is being contemplated. Birth of an idea, right? Birth of creation. It suggests that any schemes in the works should be implemented right away. When it's surrounded by positive runes, it shows a favorable, and it's definitely surrounded by positive runes here. It shows a favorable outcome. For people who wish to have children but have had no luck, this rune signifies eventual success, okay? And with the gift, I would say there's definitely eventual success with that. So the meaning of Gifu is gift, and this rune is truly a gift to gladden your heart when you see it in your rune cast. This is the first rune we have encountered so far that has, okay, this rune has no reversed position, okay? It cannot be bad ever. It almost acts in a positive it almost always acts in a positive fashion wherever it occurs. So it indicates a partnership of some sort, either in business or in love, and is not uncommon for this rune to herald an important development in a romantic relationship. Could be a commitment of marriage or the cementing of a long-term relationship of some sort. Be careful to examine the runes surrounding it to really ascertain its meaning. It can indicate a gift or generosity of some sort coming into your life. Could be an emotional gift in love, or a material gift, or spiritual gifts. These are of a timely nature. Money coming to you in a jam or an item which you have been needing. It will turn up in a rune. Sometimes it turns up only to signify that the problem has roots of an emotional nature. Often this rune will appear when there is about to be relief from your troubles, and it usually betokens a time of peace and contentment in your life. And then in your result position, you have Ansus. And it is, the meaning of it is mouth. And remember I said there might be some truths coming out? Definitely, especially in your result position. But it indicates the spoken word, the taking of advice, or the acquisition of wisdom. Okay? Something's coming out. Somebody's going to speak the truth to you, or you're going to speak your truth. It can indicate an exam. So if you were taking a written exam, actually, if you're taking a written exam, this is a really good rune cast for you. That means you're probably going to do okay. Okay, if you do the right kind of studying that you need to do. So fears should be put aside. It indicates the ability to sail through whatever arises with eloquence and ease. Be on the lookout during any meetings or chance encounters, especially with older people or those wiser than yourself. It denotes a need for careful thought and deliberation, often from the advice of another. It may come from a parent or parental figure wise in the ways of the world and with spirit. Heed it, for Anzus indicates open, unbiased advice that is honest and often helpful. Remember, I said you have somebody in your life that you trust. You need to call them right now. This advice, freely given and totally free of guile, may be just what you need to hear at this time in order to solve your dilemma. Look to the runes surrounding it for a clue as to where your advice may originate. If the rune is Bjork, it will come from a close relative, such as a mother or child, someone in your immediate family. It doesn't have to be a female, okay, but somebody in your immediate family. It could be an aunt. It could be somebody that you've adopted as family as well, that is a wise person, okay? Sometimes this rune appears to suggest an apprenticeship to a new trade, or refers to an aspect of life or situation that you may never have encountered before. In this case, it is likely that you will be helped and guided by a sympathetic and patient individual who is attentive and knowledgeable, from whom you will learn a great deal. Okay? That's an excellent rune cast for you all. I'm happy to see that after some of that troubling stuff in your read. And I am going to draw some fairy oracle cards for you. This is the Fairy Dust Oracle deck, and I love this deck. I like to end with these because it's kind of a positive note. And I want you to be hopeful, because these reads are really meant to help you, with your free will, choose the right path for you, okay? They're not meant to get you further into your head. They're to help you process and make different decisions if you need to, or know that you might be on the right path if you've made certain decisions, okay? And again, not every tarot reader is going to resonate with you. I might not be the right one for you, and hopefully you'll find one that does, but I'm a therapist, so I always have to address some really difficult, dark stuff that I see. And because I have that education and experience, I'm going to tell you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please get, and we've got to thank our fairies. Thank our fairy guides. Can we please get some oracle cards for Libra? Ooh, that was a book. Let's try that again. We definitely have one. It's medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. I did pick up that somebody might have some medical issues in the read. So this is a call to, it's the medicine card. You really might need to check in with a doctor, okay? Let's get another couple of fairy oracle cards. There we go. So we have Believe. Magic is there when you believe, so dream big things you can achieve. This is about manifestation, you all. So if you're one of my magical folk, believe. What you speak and believe, you manifest into action, okay? So we have to be careful with that, Music, fairies dance in the green hollow. Where the music plays, joy will follow. For some of you, if you're inclined to sing or be musical in some way, with an instrument or dancing or something like that, this is a call to do that. If you're having throat chakra issues, like your voice is cracking up a lot or you're quiet, timid right now, sing it out, sweetie. Sing it out. Aura cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. Now, this could be any body of water. You could also do a spiritual bath or shower, okay? You could sage. You could do incense and prayer and meditation. Any kind of something that helps you feel spiritually cleansed, okay? And at the bottom, you've got release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you, but it's about letting go of something, okay? Letting go of those negative attachments and things and moving on because you deserve the best. All right, my Libras. I hope that this read was helpful. If it resonated with you, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. And I do very much appreciate all those people that are liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving sweet comments. It means a lot to me. Sending love and light to you all. This is Lady Skarlette. Many blessings.